Good day all, welcome back to the Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we've got for you a 1979 Pontiac Firebird Formula. A really sweet car from the late 1970s and low mileage, 27,253 actual miles on this one. And it really looks it. The paint job done in the original color. It is a respray of Atlantis blue, and it is a nice quality respray done some time ago. I would call it a driver quality or a good driver quality paint job at this point. You can see up front we've got these really cool faux hood vents and this 3-color blue striping, and that reappears throughout all over the car, separates paint colors, and looks good. We've got those iconic dual side-by-side rectangular headlamps, and down at the lower front fascia it splits to a darker color of blue, looks almost black, where the split grille is located. So we've got Formula decals as you go around the car. The side profile of the car is excellent. As you can see, stunning front end, nice color, and those wheels and tires really draw your attention. Pontiac rallies, done in body color and silver, dressed up in Cooper Cobra radial GT tires. A wonderful combination that really sets off the Atlantis blue. Other things that draw the eye as you look at the side profile of the car: Firebird fender badging in good condition, hideaway wipers. Can't see them at all. That's because they're tucked down under the hood there. Dual body color side mirrors that are accented with, again, that trio of blue stripes. We've got bright window molding, bright door handles, all coming together for this really good look. You can see we've got the actual Firebird bird on the C-pillar there, just a decal. And as you get to the back, that iconic rear spoiler. That's what all of us tend to think about when we think of this generation of Firebirds. 3 pieces, one on the deck lid, one on each side. And again, with that trio of blue stripes, and on the rear, Formula, just like on the doors. And I didn't show you that. I want to get down close here where you can get a really good look at it, because those decals are in very good shape still. And it's a good look. As you approach the rear, again, just like in the front, you've got a darker blue here on the lower fascia. Got this cool louvered black center strip, and that's where the tail lights are on either side. And in the center here is the gas fill door, tucked away nice and hidden. While we're in the back, I'm going to go ahead and pop that trunk for you. And the trunk popper is inside the gas fill door right here. In the trunk, there is a set of 6x9 speakers that are just hanging out back here. I don't know whether they work or not. There's a couple pieces of body side molding. Don't know where those came from. There's not enough of them that it would go over the whole car, so I'm not sure what they're doing back there. And so you've got a wiring schematic that's been laminated, so somebody wanted to save it. Got a set of rubber floor mats and an old looking spare tire. And that's pretty much the trunk. But nice, clean, well presented. Well, we're back in the back. I want to show you the one kind of visible flaw the car has, and that's the rear package tray. Really just needs to be repainted. I don't think it needs to be replaced. You could just repaint it with black interior paint and it would look fine. It just hasn't weathered very well over all these years. There is a small paint flaw down at the bottom of this door. Right here you can see. And I'll pop that door to show you. So, just a small spot, but it is there. I love the body of these cars. It takes me back to my youth. I was still a kid in the year of 1979, and I remember these rolling down the street when they were new and how cool they looked then. Still looks just as cool to me today. Now that we're back up front, I'll pause briefly. We'll get the hood open, then we'll hop inside the car, start it up, and play with the features. And we are back under the hood of the 1979 Pontiac Firebird Formula. And we've got a very stock looking, clean black engine bay here. As you can see, no major changes since new. At the heart of the matter, a 301 V8. It's a 4.9 liter, painted Pontiac blue, topped off with a blue intake and blue valve covers. Underneath that black OEM air cleaner is a 2-barrel carburetor. Really hard to see. The air cleaner sits really deeply down over the carb. Some cool features. Factory air conditioning, and it blows nice and cold. Got a newer looking alternator, power steering, a newer battery, you can see 825 there, and power brakes, disc front, drum rear, and it looks like somebody painted that booster. Looking nice. You can see the blue valve covers again there. Cast exhaust manifolds, single exhaust, but it really sounds good for a single exhaust. You'd be surprised how beefy it actually sounds. That 301 V8 is backed up by a 3-speed automatic transmission, puts power to the rear wheels. Let's hop on inside. As you can see, the dome light popped on right away as soon as we opened the door. The door panels look original to me. They're in good condition. And with only 27,000 miles on the car, I am guessing that they are original to the car. So you got a nice strip of bright work there. A little bit of wear on the handle area. A driver's mirror toggle. I really like the stitching on it. Kind of sets it off. Looks really sharp. Fisher body sill plate leads you inside. Nice black carpet. Looks like it may be newer. Rear seat is a bucket bottom bench back because of the large transmission tunnel. And the seats are in excellent shape. I decoded the trim tag. That's how I discovered it was originally an Atlantis blue car. And it was a standard black interior, and that's what you see now. Look at how nice these look. I don't know if they've ever been recovered, but boy, they look sharp. They feel really nice and comfortable. Carpets up front are nice, just like the one in the back. And we've got those floor mats in the trunk to put in there too. Let's hop inside. Passenger seat, just as nice as the driver's. Same with the passenger door card. Carpet looks good on the passenger side too. Split in the front buckets is a nice center console with your typical armrest storage box and a shifter for that 3-speed automatic. There's a little cubby down here to put your phones or mail or paperwork or whatever you'd like in. Let's focus on what the driver gets. A 3-spoke OEM steering wheel, working horn button. It is a static column, so it does not tilt. And look at that gauge bezel. Machine turned aluminum, and boy, it looks good. Really, really sporty. Up above it, a nice vinyl dash pad, crack-free and good condition. Focusing back on the gauge bezel again. You can see here we've got controls for the 2-speed wipers. I'll show you those work in a few minutes. Here's for the headlights. And then we've got a non-working clock. And all the gauges, aside from the clock, do work. I'll show you the odometer here. 27,253. Gas gauge, battery, and a couple of vents. These controls are the factory heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls, and all of it works just as it should. To the right, a cigarette lighter, which does actually work. I love the cool little cigarette diagram thing they've got on there. A little picture of smoke on it. It's pretty cool. The stereo, aftermarket, kind of a retro sound unit. We can't get it to work. We're not sure why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. There is a little port down here where you could plug something into it, but it does not fire up. An ashtray located underneath that, and ahead of the passenger in the glove box, we've got an original owner's manual. Always cool to have, and it does look like it's original to the car. Now we're at my favorite point in all the videos. I'm going to get the key out. We're going to start this car and see how she sounds. I'm going to give it 2 pumps. For a single exhaust, it sounds really nice. Got a little growl to it. As you can see, our gauge is hop 2. Check out the oil gauge. It's nice and responsive. And you can see beneath that, it is a cold start. I'll turn on the dash lights. As you can see, they work. I'll turn the wipers on. That's low. That's high. And that's off. They tuck away just like they should. Over here, we've got the controls for the air conditioning. We'll flip it to max. Right away, you can hear the RPMs drop. Click on the fan. Fan's pretty nice. It kicks the air out. Not quite as forceful as a brand new car these days, but it sure gets the job done. It's blowing my hair back. Heat works too. Defrost works. It all works just the way it should. Stereo, again, I mean, nothing seems to work to get it to turn on. We've tried umpteen different ways, pushing the buttons, turning the knobs. Nothing seems to work, unfortunately. What a cool ride. Let's hop out and give a listen to those tailpipes, shall we? Or that tailpipe, I should say. A little chilly in the showroom today. We got our first snap of real cold weather here in Columbus, Ohio, and it is nippy outside. Folks, if you've got any questions about this 1979 Pontiac Firebird formula, give us a call. Here at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to get you transport quotes to get this car delivered from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. We can also help you out finding a lender that specializes in loans for classic cars just like this Firebird. Again, give us a call with any questions at all. Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio, 614-276-7355. We sure appreciate all of you joining us today to check out the 79 Firebird formula. Remember to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.